Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over the info for the season 139 of the Tournament of Power. I will show you the route, the tier list, boost and team building. You have timestamp in the video bar, you can jump to any section at any time. This weekend will be the walkthrough. Hopefully I will upload it either Saturday night or Sunday morning, and I will show you how to target and position in every fight on the yellow line. Of course, it's gonna be the path that we will follow. In that, you're gonna have two branches. In fight number 10, you can take either the left or right, but I think the left one is a little bit better for us because we can put some purples in the top row, and you will see that we will take two of them this ToP season, and it's gonna be easier for us overall. In fight number 12, you have three different branches. I think the one on the right is the easiest this season. The one in the middle has a revival unit. On the left, it doesn't have a great color scheme to counter it, so I would think the one on the right is the better one to take. As you can see on the left hand side, we're gonna have a lot of fights with purples in the top row, so we're gonna take two of them this season. We're gonna also have a lot with some greens, and we're gonna take two again. After that, I'm gonna take only one yellow. There is no mandatory fight with yellows in the top row, so it's not gonna be a super necessary color, but you take one in case you have the new cooler or you need to eliminate some purples quickly. We're gonna also take only one red, and I'm gonna take two blue for this season because the blues are toward the end, fight number 11, where you need them in the top row, and you're gonna get more points like that. For the specific, it's on screen. Fight number 1 to 3, we're gonna use some purples in the top row. Although in fight number 3, if your purple are low HP, you can do some yellows. I will show you the alternative. Fight number 4, we're gonna do some greens in the top row. Fight number 5 is gonna be either greens or blues. Fight number 6 is gonna be some reds in the top row. Fight number 7 is purple. Fight number 8 is red. Fight number 9 is gonna be some purples or yellow. Obviously, you're gonna take some purples. We're gonna have two of them. Same for fight number 10. Fight number 11 is gonna be some greens in the top row, and fight number 12 is gonna be some blues in the top row. Now, let's move on to the tier list, and it's gonna be the following on screen. Like always, the new summonable unit is gonna be the one with the most boost. So the new cooler is gonna be a 35% boost. If you own him, you must use him in every single fight. After that, tier 2 is gonna be the bulk of the team, and you're gonna have PO sagas from the movies characters. So all the main villains from movies are gonna be tier 2, and use only tier 2 characters this season. You have plenty of them, and you have a lot of free to plays you can farm if you are missing some. As you can see on the right side, I listed all the tier 2 farmable event exclusive from the Who's event that is available right now. So they return the event. Go farm them to 14 star if you need them. It's super easy to do, and they will be very helpful. Also, if you still need a second purple, you have the Broly from the Who's event. You also have the Let's Go Legends event. It's gonna give you up to 7 stars the purple DBS Broly. He can be useful as a second purple if you don't have any option. Now, without further ado, let's get into the team building and specifics on what we're gonna use. And here is the summary on screen. Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. You need one yellow, one red, two blues, two purple, two green. Everyone must be above tier 2. If you have the ultra cooler, you must use him instead of the tier 2 yellow that I will be using because I don't have cooler. And everyone must be high star outside of the new cooler, of course. We have a lot of options this season, a lot of free to play, so you probably can have a maxed out team with ease. Now I will show you my team and what I'm gonna be using. It's gonna be the following on screen. You don't need to use the exact same characters as me. I'm just using the best ones that I have available. To find which ones are the best for each color, it's very easy to do. You just go with powerful opponent sagas from the movies here. You choose the color you want to search for. For example, you need a yellow. I'm gonna put yellow here, and you're gonna go with power level filter, and you take the one with the highest power level. For me, the one with the highest is yellow Turles, so I'm gonna take him as my own yellow. Of course, if you have Ultra Cooler, you're gonna use Ultra Cooler instead of Turles, but if you don't have him, just take the highest yellow. You're gonna do the same for the other colors. For example, purple, you're gonna take the two with the highest power level. Now here I took this DBS Broly. He doesn't have as much power level as the others, but he can transform, so he will get higher here. As you can see here, he has 1.8 million power level, which is higher than the others when he transforms. Do not use anyone below 7 star outside the Ultra Cooler. If you got him, everyone must be higher than 7 star. And just filter with each color for your team, and you can find which ones are the best to use. Here is the summary again. You need 1 yellow, 1 red, 2 blue, 2 purple, 2 green. Also, you have a lot of free to plays. If you are missing some characters, you have 4 different blues, 1 purple, 2 green, 1 red, to farm from the Huza event, and make sure to 14 star them if you are farming them, and they will be very useful. If you're missing, for example, a blue in your team, you can farm the Bojack. I think Bojack is the best one of the blues. If you don't have 2 blues, you can farm 2 of the blues, and you should be fine. For the red Broly, he's a Zenkai, but you don't need to Zenkai him. You can just make sure, you just can make him 14 star, and he can do the job. Also, if you don't have a second purple at all for tier 2 that is high star, and you need someone else apart from the OG Broly, you can farm the purple DBS Broly available in the Let's Go Legend event. You can get him to 7 star. Even without a Zenkai, he can do the job in my opinion. If you want to make him a little bit stronger, you can take him to Zenkai 1. In terms of equipment, you can use the classic C equip, which is the car one, and 2 gold equip. It can work. If you want to customize a little bit, I would do 1 car equip in one of your colored character. For example, Bojack, the blue one, is a car equip, and 1 offensive equip with base track attack or blast attack as your third for your second colored character. So one of my blues is defensive with the car equip, the other with the silver equip offensive, same for purple, some for green. And for the other 2, I just gave them offensive equipment. But if a character is low star, always go with a car equip so he can take some damage. That's basically it for my equipment. For friendship, basically everyone is maxed friendship. And for art boost, I actually have some art boost on Slug and Garlic Jr. because they are regen. I use them in PvP, they're art boosted. I have some on Turles and Green Cooler, but it's super low, it's not gonna matter. You don't really need art boost for the 1kcc, but if you have some, it can be a little bit helpful. That's basically it for my team. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any question, let me know in the comment. Have a good one, and goodbye.